I was, it's talking about being uncomfortable. Monday, the group had a mission to go out on to be uncomfortable, the silver and bronze stylists. And then this week I was having a conversation. They had to be uncomfortable. They had to go to, some of you have done this before, where you had to go out in the public, in the world, and hand out get to strangers, to meet strangers and talk to people like that. You've done that before, right? Yeah. So they were on that mission. And then at the podcast yesterday, I was talking to Patrick Dearborn, who was telling me about this little boy he's trying to help out, who's 9 years old and has a brain tumor. And then the week before that, I was talking to Jamie, what's her last name, the runner? DePella. Jamie DePella, who's an ultra marathon runner. And we were talking about her. One of the things that she did as an ultra marathon runner is she ran from the Miami Pier to the Naples Pier in 48 hours straight.
Crazy.
That's what I said. I mean, there's just a different level.
I was just going to say, who's next?
This is our run coach.
I was just trying to grasp what that could be like. I mean, I have a hard time running a mile. Like the first quarter of a mile is like my brain is saying, stop, don't do this. I hate this. She said she gets that way about mile 50 before she's comfortable, before she's like in the rhythm of it. But, you talk about being uncomfortable. And then yesterday I was talking to Patrick about this little boy. Patrick is a fire commissioner, so there's like a board that oversees the finances of the fire department in the city of Naples. And one of the firemen in the city of Naples has a 9-year-old son named Cole, who has an inoperable brain tumor. It's in an area of the brain that controls all your motor functions, makes your heart beat, helps you breathe. So they can't do anything about it. They can't radiate it. They can't give him chemotherapy. It's got to be a horrific death because it slowly takes over your ability to breathe and just exist. Now, when Patrick filled out the paperwork to be a guest on the podcast, he was trying to raise funds because we were trying to get clinical trials for the boy because there's nothing that they could do. They were trying to get him into something, that's not endorsed by any form of health insurance. Since then, the boy died in last month or the month before last. So it kind of woke me up the other night as I was reading it and bitching and moaning about my day, whether it was traffic or whatever it was I was whining about. You talk about getting uncomfortable. So it really puts things into perspective for me. So by the way, Brenda, thanks for introducing me to Jamie, who was the ultra marathon runner, who's also running. She's going to Bali to run a fundraising event for the children of Bali. She's running. The island is 54 miles long, and she's running across the island and raising money for these children in the schools of Bali. So she's out to make a difference in that way. So kind of inspiring when you think about stuff like that. And it put things into perspective for me because I'm looking at. It's now a season for us to be uncomfortable, and I continue to bring this up. I look at the last week, and it seems like a simple thing, but when we look at the things we've had discussions about, the Luxe upgrades and the 6 steps of service, I know now that if we don't make that shift now, what summer's going to be like. So the reason I'm having these conversations, the reason we're doing this initiative and making these changes and getting uncomfortable is because we have to grow the business. The business has to grow. So this is one pathway to that. So when I looked at the last week, we were at about 10% of the guests who received a Luxe upgrade service. So my question is, do you think all of the Luxe upgrades that are being done are being reported to the front and getting rung out? It seems low. The number seems low. So I want to check in and see if maybe there's something systematically that everything's not getting reported or recorded through the system. Or is it simply that everybody's not just getting an offering? It's a small number per day. So yesterday we had 30, where's the word? 32 guests?
35.
Ended up with 35? Okay, so it started with 32, then you added 3 on. And how many Luxe upgrades?
So it's a very small amount of people, right?
Right.
Really small.
Right.
I mean, really small.
Yeah, it's a.
I mean, it's hard to judge because it's so small.
So of that number, so of 30, today's what, 32? What's the number today?
34.
Today's 34, and what's the goal? 12. So out of 34 today, 12 is the goal from everybody. So the reason why I ask is maybe some of them are being done and not recorded up front. That could be good morning. Our interns are here this morning. Good morning. Welcome back. Come on in. Come on in. You can gather around here. Let's get into the group.
There's one chair right there too. If you want to sit.
Yeah, here you go. Right over here. You get to see your smiling face. And you're not next to each other this time. You can't hold each other up, right? We each day, this is going to be more just like a huddle, a conversation like where there's each day where the day gets created out of what we want to create for the day so that there's a setup where we're not busier than last year this week. So we're not like overwhelmingly had that surge. We have had an uptick, but it is not the same as it was last year this same week. Last year the same week was more guests. It has gone up, but not to the degree. So it's not as if we don't have the time right now. So you want to just find out if there's something we need to do systematically or any questions you might have about it so that it's pretty clear. I can't let time go by and say, well, we're just going to, we'll pick it up later when we're not as busy. It has to become a part of the way that we operate. The experience of the guest increasing. So this is not a money conversation. This is about giving the guest a better experience. So whatever that might be, it's loving on them in another way at another level is what we're talking about. So I'm looking at that. This isn't now becomes an accountability thing. Like, some people might be voting. Well, I don't like it. I don't want to do it. And then some people might do it when they're, when it's convenient. Or all I'm asking is that the offerings are made to the people. So there's a genuine offering, asking, inviting, because they don't have the option to say no if they don't know what the offering is. So it's clearly just, hey, there's buy one, get one free right now. Just an opportunity, it's an offering. So it's not like, no different than dessert. Okay, you got to think of it that way. So I guess more than anything, I want to know if you could say, oh yeah, every guest got offered that the last 7 days. Every guest that I had got offered that. It's real easy if not, because then we know, like, oh, that's the source. It's super easy. It's not like a bunch of people are saying, no, leave me alone about that. It's just that we just didn't offer them, and that makes it easier. If we can offer 100%, so all 32 guests today, a minimum of 10, would say yes. I guarantee a minimum of 10 would say yes. So no different than the dessert conversation. So I'm not letting it go. It's important for our future that we transform the experience of the guests. We're not getting the influx of new guests that we've gotten in the past. So we have to shift gears in other ways. And this isn't the only thing, but this is one aspect of it where we have to look at how are we increasing the level of service. So any comments, questions, feedback? I'm open to commentary about it, and I'd like to know where people stand with it, just to hear where.
So we have the menu so that they can see a visual.
Yeah,
I feel like I say something and then I don't have like well, what is it? I'm like, well, it's like my patches and like.
Yeah. Okay.
I need a visual that I say, do you want? I have this new menu. Would you like to add anything services? It's not that much of an upcharge.
Yeah.
I don't have those verbal cues for me to say.
Yeah.
Because I don't know.
Okay. Well, we'll the paper one we'll print for now. If that's all you got.
That one that's in the back, I can print.
Print copies so everybody can have one. At least it's not beautiful looking, but it's in script. It's in. Let somebody look at it.
On the mirror too?
Well, we're working on
It's not real pretty.
like an actual menu.
Yeah.
So Lexi's working on it. She should
Because
have it in a couple
also
of
you have
days.
to remember a lot of our clients, they go to the esthetician all the time. They go to the facialist all the time. You know what I mean? I mean, and a lot of women who come here too have makeup on.
Yeah.
So they don't want to put a patch because they're older ladies. We have a lot of older ladies too.
Well, it's just for the eyes. You can put it
I
over
know,
makeup. It
but if
doesn't
you're-
take your makeup
yeah.
off.
You don't have to choose that one. Choose the other one. There's the
But-
hand warm, the hand one. There's the Malibus that Brenda's been doing a lot of.
There's so many
Oh, yeah.
conditioners.
Yeah.
You know, Malibu treatments, conditioners. It's
Yeah.
eye patch is
The-
just one thing.
The oil reflections is in there now, the smoothing is in there now, like the smooth conditioner. Like all of those masks are in there at that 15, I believe, right?
Yes.
So it's, and right now it is a buy one, get one, so that one has been a very easy thing for me to say to them.
Yeah.
It's just, we're introducing these and right now you can buy one, get one free. Use it now and then use another one on your next
When you
appointment.
come back, yeah.
Or you can do two, like,
Mhm.
and I'm like, I suggest do the one on the next appointment, like,
Right.
get your value, so you're not doing a 15-15 or a 10-10. And I bring up the eye patches when they sit down and they're like, oh, I look so tired. So then I'm like, oh, do you know we have these new collagen eye things?
So those are buy one, get one free as well.
And I'm like, and right now,
Yes.
those are on a buy one, get one
Yeah.
free.
Like $10.
But not
But
the
for
same-
in
not the
salon,
same.
not
Everything.
retail, like they can't
Yes.
use one here and then take one home.
Like,
Right,
that's
they're
what was
both
around
over here, so if they
the
buy one
masks,
today, the
the
next time they come in,
iPhones.
we'll add it to their appointment and it's free.
And everybody understands BOGO, because everybody's a Publix thing, so I mean, I even say BOGO.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's great. And the way you introduce it is like this: use one this visit, one the next visit, and it can be something that's going to enhance their hair experience. You did it on a haircut client. It didn't have to be a color client. You used
Yeah.
it one Malibu on a
Yeah.
haircut client, and they're quick treatments that happen at the bowl and enhance their experience one way or the
A lot
other.
of it
Whether
is
it's
little things that they already have a problem with, and so you're offering a solution.
yeah,
Like with it being so cold, I bet hair is feeling dry. So, like, just have a slight consultation, and before you even start anything, you bring that up. How about if we do this today for you? What do you think?
And we have the $10 conditioning treatments too, the quench and the absolute repair as well. So you have a wide range of offerings.
yeah. So find what you're comfortable with, and find what solves a problem for them too. So they look tired.
And you
Well,
can
that's one
tell
area.
if they need it or if they don't need it. I'm not saying, like, don't just sell somebody something they don't need. That isn't gonna bring them
Please
value.
don't do that. Yeah, you
Yeah.
want to get
But like, if
something
they sit
experience
down,
with.
they're like, oh my gosh, I look so tired. Well, this will help for a few hours. It'll at least even make them feel better.
Yeah, and like even the hand one, that can turn into an experience for somebody. Oh, it just puts the thing on their hand. Well, it's more about the experience of it. It's more about somebody spending time and rubbing their hand for that time period, giving them an experience. It's not, oh, that's stupid, put a bag on their hand. Because I know that's in some of your heads. But the fact that they're rubbing their hand and like giving them an experience. If you've not had it done, you should try it. It really, you put the warm towel
Some of the
around.
guys love it. Some of the guys, they
Yeah,
love it.
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
If you haven't had it done, check it out, because it alters the experience. And that's what we're trying to do, give them the experience. Now, there's definitely enough time. So even stylists, if you have time, you can contribute by supporting the other stylists and giving some of these services. It's not only on the associates that are here. Sometimes they don't have time to do that. But we can support each other in that other way by just enhancing the guest experience that way. So solving a problem, but giving them the option to choose is what we're looking at. Now we also have the buy a shampoo, buy a conditioner, get a styling aid free happening right now. People are in the spirit of holiday. It's happening. Somebody came in the other day and took every star off did I hear that? Took every star off the tree and bought something for everybody? One person did that?
My friend did that.
Your friend did that?
So you got more stars?
So yeah, I
For
asked
the whole
Leah to bring
family,
more
for
stars.
Christmas.
Yeah, she got like 9 stars.
So
But, yeah.
Aaliyah went and got more stars.
She went
to
and
put-
got more stars,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that was nice.
But people want to do things and they want to help,
Yeah, and by supporting us and helping us grow, which people want to do, that enables us to do more things in line with that and support the people of our community, like the Jamies and the Patricks and the people who are making a difference in our world and our community too. So what's going on. The question came up, can I take those, can I buy those at home? What was the Slack conversation yesterday about the,
So can I make one can I have like an eye patch here and then can I take one home as my BOGO? So that's not what it's for. And the reason we're doing that is because we're really trying to get them used to getting the services done here. You know, so that's the whole point. They can still buy the retail, but that's not BOGO. This is BOGO, you know? So if they do want to do a Malibu treatment and an eye patch, or like whatever, you know, then they can. Like it could be a combination, or it could be hands and a absolute repair. Well, you know, and then they can, whatever.
So
you
what do
want
we
them
have,
to do.
hands, lips, eyes?
We have hands, lips, eyes, and then we have the absolute repair, quench. We have the those are the $10 conditioning
I'm gonna print
treatments,
that.
and then the $15 ones are the Malibu swimmers, oil reflections, smooth, oilless smoothing, and then whatever other Malibu.
You know, like the Malibu repair is not an overly softening conditioning treatment. It really is more reparative. So it's not gonna weigh somebody's hair down after you do it. It's gonna add in some shine and it's gonna make the hair feel a lot stronger. But it isn't gonna sit there and make it like silky, soft and heavy and all of that.
So would you add some kind of?
So just so you know, like it's more reparative. So if you're looking for something that's gonna be real softening and you know, like a little more heavy of a conditioner or a mask, that's not the one you want to use.
So would you recommend coupling that with another, like that could be buy one, get the reparative to repair your hair, but then do like a quench or no? Or will that defeat the purpose? Taking everything out of the hair?
Well, I guess it just depends what the hair needs at the time. Does it need more moisture? Does it need a little bit more strengthening and repair? You don't, like someone who doesn't really need the other. But if you're putting that on someone with thick hair that you're trying to soften up, I don't think you're gonna get the result you're looking for. It's just what I'm saying. But if they have over highlighted distressed hair, then you're probably gonna see a nice benefit from it.
all right, I printed some copies of those. So I'll pass those out right now.
Sunflower buy one, get one free?
Yes.
Good morning.
Yes, the color lock.
Wonderful, thanks. How you doing?
No, in
So,
salon.
Marina, also, Maria knows about all of this treatment part.
She does.
Okay, because the problem I have, packed up, Maria is busy with like chlorine, and then she doesn't have time to use those.
Towel drying
My
hair,
shampoos are
on,
very
not
fast.
losing it in water.
I have the experience.
I know. If you have Maria, make sure you go
Good.
over there and make sure she's doing it right.
But the miracle is the fastest one. So that's 5 minutes. Right? The miracle. Yeah, 5 minutes.
They're all about time.
But that's not all.
They really are. You and all
They don't
that.
process.
But
If you
still,
need
one
more
time,
time,
clear that.
If you need more time, add the steamer, have it be on a little longer, wrap it in a hot
Because
towel.
the extra very long.
Well, and listen, and you can always tell them too, if you don't have time today, you can say, we have the BOGO now. Why don't you buy it? We'll book it for next time. And you can do it the next 2 times. You know, for something that you know is gonna take time and you can see that you don't have time today, sell them the thing, just buy it now, so that you have the 2. You can get one free. You can use it whenever, they don't expire. You know. You can use it whenever. So that might be a smart way to do it too for the first time right now. If it's not something easy like an iPad or whatever, that will take up time, sell it for the next time. And then tell us, make sure you tell us to book you that extra 15-minute processing time, to make sure that they have time to do it.
Good morning.
Oh, no.
All right, one per pair. So that's for you two. For you two. For you two. For you two. Two. And I will have you two go
Yeah, you
here.
wanna-
Yeah. There,
Actually,
there.
you can come to her.
So with your buddy, pair up and just pick out your favorite two, and you want to be able to have a conversation with each other about how you would introduce it. One of you is going to be the guest, the other one will be the stylist or desk coordinator, and introduce whatever one you like or whatever one you think their hair needs. So pick out your favorite two, and you get to share with them, hey, we have this buy one, get one going on. This is what I think you would be great for your hair today. If you're interested, here's what I got. So have you three go in a group here.
It's 90 seconds uneven repair, like that's not the same from, there is a mask, but the 90 second is a spray that's left. Just so,
Yeah, that one would be good.
Oh, that's.
I was reading over it and I was like, wait, what?
Okay, so that's wrong.
Yeah, there's two different products.
Is this the list Lexi has or just?
It's the link in the computer. It's the link, whatever one's in Slack. So fix whatever you need to fix on there. Yeah.
Yeah, just say this. We learned that there is a mask.
Oh, for it.
But it's talking about
That's
spray.
Okay. But then for
Yeah, that's the one we're not doing right now. Because that's gonna probably be full system. That's gonna be 25. Why does it say the shampoo and conditioner?
I think that this one.
yeah, that's good.
The moisturizer.
But I'm saying really high.
Oh, I know.
It's great.
If I get-
I've had really
I thought it would.
Well, no, it's made to brighten up highlights, but in gray hair, it pulls out the impurities and stuff. So it was thought that it would go ahead and brighten up, and I had great results for that. Because the trouble is, I don't really use that when I'm doing a laundry, right the day I'm doing color, they don't come in between appointments.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't seen that in between appointments.
Oh,
Yeah, I think
right.
that's a very
Oh.
specific one.
You know, like, that could be added on to the, dryer.
Yeah.
To brighten up once a month.
We have
So each of you have each of you had a chance to go to share with each other as a guest and as a stylist?
We're just offering.
I think too, like a lot of it is what happened.
I have one thing. So the ultimate soothing mask, it says a 90-second leave on repair treatment.
Maureen, is that the one that's not supposed to be on there? The 90-second one?
The 90-second, yeah,
Take that off.
disregard the 90-second, that's
Get up.
wrong.
God bless you.
That's that spray.
Yeah, yeah.
But we're talking about a mask. We
We're
have a
talking
mask.
about, yeah, that.
Yeah, that's soothing.
Perfect, okay.
Yeah. So we'll change that up. Yeah, that's what Brandon just brought up. We will fix that.
I was reading over David Shoulder on that, I was like, hey,
Yeah, it's just like oil reflection.
Yeah. It's the same, just used during conditioning, during massage.
That's a nice smell.
like I have a client who loves that she uses it a long time, so I told her, like, it's going away.
So that was no, it's that brown right there. No, it's not. That was
So
also
sunflower, yeah, the village,
Yeah,
they really took off with sunflower, they love it, they're offering it to everybody. I love it, it's 15.
That thing was so.
Like, it really helps my red, I really cannot stress enough. You know how fast mine fades out.
Treatments for
And I love it.
like
And so the village, like they pick, but what
color.
the color lock, the
Sunflower.
the sunflower. Oh, treatment. It is. It's called color lock treatment. I feel like we probably should put the sunflower back in.
Put that word, it makes it confusing without,
Yeah,
we
I
gotta
think
put it.
everybody.
I think just because you guys just
Yeah, I think.
sunflower this one time.
Right.
Yeah.
So I feel like we should, at the promenade, they didn't want the sunflower thing, but I feel like it should be in there. It is what it is, and it's easier to explain that way. No, it's a mask, so don't read what, it's just, the explanation is wrong. We're gonna change that, because it's actually just the mask that you put in, just like oil.
Brenda, the mask, wear mask, Snoopy.
And,
Have you used it a lot?
Which one?
The ultimate mask. The mask.
Oh, we don't have it here.
Ah, you don't have it.
What, the ultimate smoothie? You said the
Oh.
ultimate smoothie?
Oh, ultimate smoothie, yes, we do. I was thinking ultimate repair. Yes, it's actually really nice.
So let's try and use
Marina, do you think that the sunflower weighs your
It
hair
can be
down?
5 to
Not at all.
however long,
Not at all.
yes. Yeah.
And
it's
really
very
honestly didn't do
moisturizing
anything
and
to my hair, other than like, I think it just locks it, yeah.
And I think eventually they'll have the oil to add in there too. I brought it today because I have a little sample.
like how organic it is.
So if you want to try it, I have a.
It's like almond oil. I mean, type.
I don't know what type they are.
So the offering, up front, they could be offered as soon as they come in and check in, have, you know, David talk to you about some of the options we have for some new offerings. It's buy one, get one free, just so they're introduced to it. So they, you know, kind of opens the conversation up for them, makes it easier for them too. And then also making sure that on the completion of the visit that nobody's checked out until they've checked in with the stylist, to know what services were done, to know that the color has been handled correctly in the system, to find out what products were being used and recommended for take home, and if there were any additional upgrades that were offered or that were received during the visit. Still working on an option for tickets. I know that's a big one, so that's still in the works. It has not died. We're working hard on that, trying to figure out a way to get that information out of the system so you can have a ticket that has history and you know, other information that you can write things down on there. In the meantime, we have to, you know, find other alternatives to complete the 6 steps that way. Okay, any questions about this so far? I know there's a couple changes we're going to make on this, and some things came up, some changes to make to the sheet. That will help. We'll make those changes right now, and at least you have something to go on. It's sloppy, it doesn't look pretty yet, but for the moment, it gives you something to have a talking point about while the buy one, get one is going on. Rebook has been strong, thank you. That's been great. That makes a huge difference in the future. It predicts what's going to happen in 6 weeks. And making sure that every guest is aware that we have the buy one, get one, buy shampoo, conditioner, and get a styling aid free. You know, one of the comments, a couple comments, I talked to a couple of the clients this past week, and the customer said to me, you know what I really love about coming here? He said, people are happy here. He said, they're happy when they're here. That it's not just when you're here, they're just genuinely happy human beings. They're happy people. Is it 10 yet? Oh, we still have time, okay. The Patrick, who was here for the first time yesterday, said David cut his hair. And Ludby said he's cut his hair for free forever, because Ludby thought he looked good. That's what Ludby said. Did you see Patrick? Yeah, he was interested. He thought he looked. He was a client. Not that Patrick. Anyway, he said the experience coming in here was that everybody, he felt like he was in in somebody's house, like it was in their home. He felt this warmth, this kindness coming from everybody that he came into contact with. I mean, even he met the intern yesterday, Alicia. Yeah, just that experience that people get that makes it different. So I appreciate that, and I thank you for that, for being who you are, for having the hearts that you have, for 38 years. 38 years, right?
So pumping.
38 years, yeah. Okay, any questions? Any yeah buts, what ifs? Brenda, thanks for heading over to the other coast yesterday and getting some Sebastian haircutting technique. That was kind of cool, huh?
It was very cool.
You went to a cutting class?
I didn't went to a whole like transformation look class. So it was morning was a haircut and afternoon was color. It's like a whole little look. If you guys look on Wella Ed, they're going to have all kinds of creative academies popping up in a lot of the major cities. They're coming back to Miami eventually, so there'll be another date and artists and look and everything.
That's through Weller.
Yeah. And then there's tons of free education on Wella.ed. Tons of free things you can sign up for.
Cool.
That's for you.
All right, Dory is our growth captain. You got how many guests today?
34.
34, and what's our target for?
12.
Okay, so we got 12. So she's going to keep a tally on the back marker board back there, so we know where we are. Aye, Captain, right?
Just cracking the whip, everybody listen to Dory.
Yeah. So, and the silver and bronze stylist went out this past Monday and had to meet strangers. So how did that go? Who all went this Monday? You went?
Yeah, I did.
You went, yeah. And you were doing your mom. You were doing hair. So what was that like?
It was scary but interesting. I went to Publix and it was like right off the other side of the plaza. I went to Publix and Rural King, so it was at first weird, but then you kind of get the hang of it. You kind of say what you thought about it, and it doesn't go so bad as you think it was. So I had this lady at the end tell me like, I don't think you're supposed to do this here. I'm like, oh, okay, well, have a good day, and here's my card. But, and then after I went to Rural King, and yeah, I could tell at least 3 people were interested, and, I made them feel welcome to come anytime, and especially I told them, well, it's free, we're doing for the month of November. And I was like, yeah, so that was my experience. I love you so much.
I suggested Annie, and yesterday me, Annie, and Dory were talking before Evan got here. They need to make like a half sheet flyer that goes along with the business card, because sometimes a card can be pocketed or tossed. Like I get handed cards all the time and they end up in like a basket. I'm like, oh, I don't even know who that is. So they have a more clear visual of saying like, free haircuts till December 5th, see my attached card, contact me to book or whatever. There needs to be a more visual. People want visuals. They want to see.
Something like I've noticed, like where I'm living, I come home like I guess every week, and now there's a little paper stuck in my door for a church, for a cleaning person, for windows, for like you name it. And there's like every week there's something stuck in everybody's door in the whole neighborhood.
Yeah. Yeah, so the intention of this especially was for them to
People are getting creative with what they're
touch, to impact their life in a moment. Like I'm not selling you anything. My role today is to spread a little love, and I have a gift for you. So it was more like the touching moment. The week before when a couple of them did it, we had 3 people come to, I was at the promenade after, and it was closed, but 3 women came in and knocked on the door, and they said, hey, somebody just was at the store over there, and they told us about some girl that was here talking about doing hair. So whoever went out didn't even meet these women. They were just talked to by somebody else who was talked to by them. So they were spreading the word. So it just got the word out there that, hey, there's these people out there. A friend of Christie's at the Promenade said, hey, I met some of your colleagues here at the Coconut Point Mall. Are they any good as stylists? You know, because they randomly went and were just introducing themselves. It turned out they were friends. So it's generating conversations about us, and whether, you know, that person themselves gets in the door, it was simply to make someone's day in a kind way. Like, somebody wasn't just pitching me something and trying to sell me something. They were just legitimately, hey, I just want to brighten up your day, and we're out here to spread some love and do something kind for
Kind of
people.
going off of what David said, like, I remember before I even worked here, like, Lexi gave me a golden ticket. Like, that was, like, kind of really cool, you know, like, that's a good way of, like, oh, this is me giving you, you know, like,
Yeah.
so, yeah.
Yeah.
And, like, that was, like, just, it was just a neat idea, and, like, you could even just put, like, where they can write Sharpie in the dates, just so you can use them.
Yeah, that's great. That's a great idea. Good for that. Yeah. I remember those. Yeah, the golden tickets. Yeah, the Charlie Chocolate Factory golden tickets. Yeah,
No
yeah.
AI.
Like, they, like,
No, yeah, it's a real human. It's a real person.
AI, no AI,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Human being.
Yeah, and that's what it's about. Yeah,
But
exactly.
You cannot choose that. Yeah.
The interaction with another human, and here's my little gift for you, whatever that, and that could be a simple sheet of paper that has something like that. Yeah. Okay, great. Well, thank you, everybody. So today, the 12 is the goal. 12, 12, 12, 12, 12,
And just
please.
real quick before you guys all go, the Vish lady is coming to the village next Monday. I'll post it and
This
put the
Monday.
times. This Monday coming up, yeah. So if anybody wants to show up and if you have questions,
Do you know what time she's coming yet?
I don't yet,
Okay.
I'm gonna talk to Sam and I'll let
Okay.
you know, but I think we need to make sure that all the associates are there from all the salons, because that's who's dealing with Vish the most. So I'm gonna talk to Jen about maybe moving her class to the village.
Okay, great. Okay.
But I just wanted to let you know it's open for everybody, so if you guys have questions or frustrations or whatever, please pop in and I'll post the time that she's there. She'll be
Yeah,
there
that's
for a
great.
couple
Thanks,
hours.
Marina. Thank you, everybody.